And this question says, how do you motivate someone with moderate anxiety to go outside of their comfort zone, e.g. a hesitation in going for a new role or buying a house when they're well equipped to do so, but the anxiety is kind of just holding them back?
So there's this thing that we all experience, and I don't like using 100% words, but we really do. We all experience a thing called our comfort zone. And our comfort zone might not necessarily feel super comfortable, but what our comfort zone is it's predictable. We are very well versed in it, very well practiced in it, and we know what to expect from it. So if our comfort zone happens to be avoidance, anxiety, stress, messiness, whatever it may be, stuckness, the idea of stepping into a more elevated way of living or exploring new opportunities, that is literally stepping outside of our comfort zone, which by definition will feel uncomfortable. And so a big part about the therapeutic process of managing specifically anxiety, but, you know, for me with addiction treatment, it's a big thing. It's learning how to feel comfortable with the discomfort of feeling well. Because when we've stepped outside of our comfort zone into our full, rich and meaningful life, by definition, it will feel uncomfortable for a chunk of time because it's new. We're not well practiced at it. So it's important to understand that not all discomfort equals death. And that's the part that our brain is thinking. And so what it does when we're outside of our comfort zone and everything's amazing and we've got all this success and we're doing all this great stuff, our brain goes, holy crap, I might be in a tiger's den and I don't know what's going on. And so I'm going to self-sabotage in order to bring myself back into my comfort zone because I know I don't die there. And it's literally that simple. So understanding that we can feel discomfort and continue to live our day-to-day life in a helpful and healthy way, that practice can be really valuable. But in terms of stepping outside of your comfort zone, some of the things that is really useful, think about it in terms of having a bath, right? I had a quite a hot bath recently, and I was experiencing this literally as I was getting in. So you put your foot in, thinking that it's going to be wonderful, and then all of a sudden your foot starts burning, and you go and you sort of pick it out, right? And you wait for a minute, and then you put that foot back in, and then that foot's okay. So then you go to put your second foot in, and then that foot burns, and you have to pick it up. So then you're standing kind of like a flamingo in the bath, and you're trying to wait until this foot can go back in. And then as you keep getting in, you kind of are sort of pacing, like kind of pulsing in and out, in and out, in and out. And that's how we get used to a big change. Rather than me just diving into a really hot bath and literally scalding my entire body and potentially needing medical assistance, I did it slowly in a gentle way, which allowed my body to get used to the discomfort, if you could call it, of a really hot bath. The same can be said for a cold shower or, you know, public speaking. Perhaps instead of waiting until you've got to speak in front of the entire organization, you could practice in your bedroom with your partner or, you know, with your family, and start to kind of incrementally increase it that way.
That's excellent. Also, I appreciate the bath analogy because I have a lot of baths myself. A lot of people in Australia don't have a lot of baths, but just don't make it so hot as well, you know?
I don't recall asking you for your logic. However, it is very valid.
There are Saturdays, if I've been playing football, where I will have 3 baths. One to warm me up, one that is a cold bath after football, and then one in the evening because I hurt so much.
I love that. Well, I don't get very many baths because I don't have one, but I was at my
No,
mum's and
there
she
you go.
had a bath and I was like, right, that's it, I'm in.
Brilliant. Well, at the risk of derailing a whole session about
Mm.
the etiquette of baths, let's move on.